Hey y'all. It's been a while since I shot one of these. My sister just made me think about the fact that I'm supposed to be doing these, and she asked if she's gonna film hers, and I was like, dang, yes, I still want to film yours with you, but I completely forgot that I was supposed to be consistent in doing these. So, what am I gonna talk about today? Oh, I'm heading to the Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert. So this is why I am in the car by myself, just, cruising and perusing. But today we're going to talk about my work week these past 2 weeks, because I just need to get that off my chest. It's been very hard. I am so blessed. I just want to start off with saying that. And I am really grateful for the job that I have, because it is literally my dream job, and it's something that I've wanted to do since I was, I don't know, in middle school, not middle school, maybe in high school. I'm gonna start off by saying that. Now, 2 weeks ago is when all of this started. I think maybe 3 weeks ago now. 3 weeks ago is when all this started, and I think this week has been the first week that I've been home. Yes. And yeah, okay, well, this would be the second week I've been home, but the first week of me not having a really, really jam-packed schedule. So I'm gonna start 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I had this event with one of my accounts. It was in New York. So when I travel for work, I usually travel from Monday to Wednesday, or it's just a 3-day travel. So I come in the day before whatever I'm supposed to be doing, if it's an event, if it's a meeting, and then I leave the day after. I do this as a personal thing because I kind of want to be there to explore a little bit if I'm in a new city. But some people, like when they got kids and they got families and wives and stuff, they be coming day of, leaving day of. And I'd be like, that's a lot on me. I can't do that. Anyways, so this is in New York. The event is on Tuesday. I fly in on Monday, first thing in the morning too, and I do that because I have meetings that day. So I'm not just traveling just to travel. I'm traveling and working. So I'm on the plane working. I get off the plane in the car working. I get out the car into the hotel working. Like, I'm on the clock until that time says 5:30 or 6, depending. So I get an early flight there because I got meetings I need to make. I need to make sure I'm thinking about New York, actually. Yeah, I get there because I got meetings, I believe. No, that's not New York. That's DC. But I do think I arrive early to New York. And when I get to New York, I head straight to the hotel. Now, let me tell y'all this, because Hyatt-centric New York Times Square got me messed up. So, I'm not going to get too much of the background, but there was some back and forth with me and my manager about scheduling, and I picked like booking a hotel. I kind of picked an expensive hotel. It takes like in 24 hours, if your manager doesn't approve, it cancels. Like our like booking system cancels. So it canceled. I had the Hyatt Centric as my hotel at first, and then I switched it. That's key, and that's something that I didn't know when the calendar invite was put on my calendar. So I get to New York. I get to the Hyatt Centric because I think that's where my hotel is. I get there. They're like, "Oh, your booking is canceled," and I'm like, "What? No, it shouldn't be canceled." First thing in my head is like, I don't have anywhere to stay. Second thought that comes across my mind is, oh, this might be the hotel that was canceled. And so as she's talking to me, she's like, I can, immediately get you a hotel room right now. And I'm like, okay, because again, first thing in my head is like, I don't have anywhere to stay. This shouldn't be canceled. But I need to look in the booking system to make sure that this is the right one, because it's not on my calendar invite. The only hotel that's on my calendar invite is this hotel. So as this lady is talking to me, she's like, I can get you booked up. So I give her my company card because I'm like, I don't have anywhere to stay. Yes, I need you to book me a room. She goes ahead, books me a room. I'm pulling my laptop out. As she's doing that, I'm simultaneously trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be staying. She charges the card or whatever, give me my keys. I get to the booking site and I'm like, dang, this isn't my hotel. This actually is a canceled hotel from the booking I had before. So I was like, I'm so sorry. Can you please cancel this room? This is not where I'm supposed to be. And she's like, yeah, no problem. And I was like, okay, can I get a receipt? should have stayed and got a receipt. I was like, can I get a receipt? She's like, oh, it'll be sent to your Hyatt account, rewards, whatever. And I was like, okay, no problem, believing her, right? So then I'm, go about my my trip. Later that day, I think I went to the venue, because it was an actual event that I was doing with my account. So I went to the venue. I went back to I actually came back to the room. I had meetings, and then I was able to stop at the venue, came back, had meetings, because, man, y'all, that week was hectic. I had so much to do. I have a lot of responsibility that week that was not put on me before, ever. So a lot of new projects that were given to me. Very grateful, because I can showcase my leadership, but it was also a lot. Getting that project and doing this event at the same time, I would never recommend it ever again. Anyways, so I'm sitting there. I get back to my room. Oh yes, I got more to say. Okay, so I get back to my room, and I am trying to finish up some work for this project. I'm on the phone with my goddaughter and her mom, and later that night I went to, there's this podcast called what is it called? A podcast called Higher Learning with Rachel Lindsay and Van Lathan. And so they were having their live show, their first ever live show in New York that week. And so that started at 7. I'm going at it on my project, trying to make sure I get as much as I can done. And because I know the next day I can't do anything at work. And then I'm on the phone with them. I forgot that I had to go to this podcast thing. So I'm like, yo, I gotta go. So I hang up. And actually my sister was on the call too. So it was my sister, my goddaughter, and my goddaughter's mom. I hang up with, yo, I gotta go. So, dang, I'm not gonna get there till 7:21. It's fine. I don't really listen to SZA. Anyways, so I'm like, yo, I gotta go. So I hang up. I get a taxi. I get to the what is it called? The podcast, and it was really good. I just missed the first part, but they also recorded and they were gonna post it. So I was like, okay, I'm good. I only missed maybe 5-10 minutes. And so that was a really good time. I loved it. I went back to my hotel room, didn't know what to eat. So then I think I ordered I don't know, I feel like I ordered a burger or something like that. It was trash. And what's crazy is I'm right by Times Square. And I was telling people this, but I'm gonna wait to tell y'all this until I tell you about DC. So I get back to the hotel room. I go to sleep because I gotta wake up early in the morning next day. Wake up early in the morning. My event is at 12, so I wake up, shower, I do what I gotta do, and then I leave out for my event goes very smooth. It's amazing. And then I leave the event, and what do I do after that? Oh, I go back to my room and I work again. I have this huge project, so I'm working. Later that day, I'm I don't know what to eat. And I even make a TikTok about it. I'm like, bro, I'm literally in New York. My job is going to pay for whatever I want to eat, and I don't know what to eat. And so I'm I'm just about to go to Chipotle, go to a little bodega, and that's it. And my hotel gave me a voucher card to a bar that's near to get a free drink. And so I walked to the Chipotle. Also, it's pouring raining, but I walked to Chipotle, I walked to La Bodega, I went to the bar to get a drink, and then I went back up to my hotel room, did more work, and then I left. Went back to the hotel room, and then I fell asleep. Next morning, pouring raining, but I had meetings right away. And then I get in the Uber, I'm so glad I did this because I would have been late for everything. But I get in the Uber, go to the airport. I'm good. Now, then I get back home Thursday, Friday, work. Saturday, Sunday, don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not chilling at home, relaxing. I'm doing something for other people. Monday comes, back on a flight. I'm going to DC. So this trip is not, it's not a lot of pressure on me. I'm just here to assist, which felt good. But also it's a lot because this is one where I had a flight early in the morning, and because I had meetings right when I land. Like if my plane would have been late by 30-40 minutes, a little bit, I would have been late for everything. So something in my eye. I would have been late for everything, all of my meetings for the entire day. So I get to my hotel room, get on the computer, start my meetings, get in my meetings. So yeah, get in my meetings. And later that day, the team that I'm with, I'm in DC because our public sector team is having an event there in DC with Microsoft. And so later that day, we have a dinner with the entire PubSec team. Really excited to meet them, also a little bit nervous. So I'm like, cool. First thing I do, y'all, because I said ain't no food in New York, first thing I do is check the food in DC. And when I tell you there was some of everything, I ordered some chicken wings. I was so excited. I couldn't find no chicken wings in New York. That's the crazy thing. And I was like, I fell in love with DC immediately just because I found some chicken wings. Don't nothing else like make me more happy than chicken wings. So that was lunch. So then later I did dinner with the PubSec team. It was really fun. One of the things I told them was like, I couldn't find food in New York. It's literally, I'm either eating Wendy's or I'm going to a fancy restaurant. There's no in between. And I felt that way, and I still strongly feel that way. It's like Chipotle isn't fast food per se, but I still feel like Chipotle over a fine dining 5-star restaurant. Like those are the only options I got. So, what else? Yeah, so then that was the end of that day. Oh, I started my period too, which pissed me off because I didn't have any period protection. Let me just say that. So, got up to my room, fell asleep. Actually, no, I was doing work. I had to do some work for, we were doing like my quarterly recaps that I had to pull together, and didn't finish it, and my slides were due, I think the day before. So much pressure on me. Anyways, I finished that. No, I didn't finish that. I did a little bit and then I fell asleep. Then I woke up the next morning, and this event was like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I had to be up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to meet the person who on my team, but who was leading this event. I had to meet her at like 5 something, maybe like 6, but like 6 in the morning downstairs at the hotel. We get there, we get to the actual event. Everything went really great. It was really, really nice. I also took some TikToks there, just like reflecting on the fact that this is really my life. This is really my job, and I prayed for this, and I worked hard for it, and I raised my hand, and I did it. It's crazy. Anyways, we did that event. We went to dinner later. I love the PubSec team at my company. They're so funny. They're so witty. They're so cool. Man, I would love to be on the PubSec side, but I love my accountants, so I don't want to be on the PubSec side. Fast forward to the next day. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was a really busy day for me because I really don't remember what happened that day. I left. I didn't get nothing to eat. Oh, no, something did happen. Let me tell y'all. So I'm on the way to the hotel. This is so crazy. So first of all, I get my Uber. I'm pushing it because I don't know where. It's like Chicago. You got Midway, O'Hare. Wherever you are, you really don't know. So you don't really know how to gauge like how far you are from your hotel. You assuming, but you really don't know. Anyways. And I'm also checking a bag, so that's what's also making me nervous. I had TSA, but I got to check a bag. So I ordered my Uber. This man don't know where he going. How is this your city and you don't know how to get to the place that you supposed to be picking me up from? That's one pissed me off. Second thing, I'm not really pissed off because I feel really bad for him, but he picks me up and we're driving to the airport. I'm a little cranky because I'm hungry and I didn't eat anything, and I'm about to. The minute I get there, I'm gonna have to jump right into right on the plane, so I won't even have time to eat. So not only did I not eat in the morning, I will be on a flight for about 3 hours, 2 hours, and also not eat. Then get home late and also not eat. Piss me off. Oh, the other thing, let's rewind back to New York. The other thing about New York when I was coming home, the flight, I was supposed to get on the plane and be home by 3 o'clock. The flight was delayed so much, I didn't get home till 9. So that's all I gotta say about that. Fast forward back to DC. This man is driving me to the airport. He then says he's having a kidney attack. And I'm like, do we need to call the ambulance? Because immediately when he says that, I'm like, F a flight. F a flight. You're having a kidney. Are you bleeding? Like, what is a kidney attack? So I'm like, do I need to call the ambulance, call the police? Like, what's happening? And when I tell you, we're literally sitting, like, DC is full of monuments and museums and places like that. So it's like all types of stuff around us. So I know for a fact in 2 seconds a police officer can be here, or ambulance can be here in like maybe 5 minutes. So I'm just like, sir, are you okay? Like, do we need to call an ambulance? He's like, no, I'm okay. You just have to cancel your ride. He pulls over and it's like, you have to cancel. It's okay. I'm going to pay for the ride and stuff. And I'm like, I don't care about a ride. Do we need to call you're having a kidney attack? What does that mean? I was so scared for him. And he was just like, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, all right. So I cancel it. I order a new Uber. The new Uber is coming. And he pays for the Uber. And then the Uber gets me to the airport in time. I do remember what happened at the airport. I get to the airport. All is fine. I saw this fine ass man. But also he looked young. Anyways, I get in the Uber. I get to the airport. I was able to get something to eat. And I got me a little cocktail because I was like, girl, you deserve it. And then, yeah, I get on the flight and go back home. I think I fell asleep on that. I didn't pay for, I don't think I paid for internet, but I did pay for the internet coming back and forth from New York. So I get home and I'm fine. All things are fine. I order something to eat. I'm good to go. Thursday, Friday, work. Saturday, Sunday, no time for myself again. Next week comes, which is last week. This week is really busy because those reports that should have been submitted and done 2 weeks prior, or no, that week, I was presenting on those reports this week, so which is last week. And I am scared out of my mind because I'm presenting in front of not only my manager and my team, but also the larger team and my senior director. And that is terrifying because I'm like, I've been traveling these past 2 weeks, haven't really had time to myself. And I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything I'm putting on these reports, it's numbers. So like, numbers aren't going to lie and I'm pulling them together, but I have to tell the story. And that's the biggest thing. It's like, you know, in this corporate world, like, they're all about numbers, but they're also about the explanation as to why. You know, this is going good. Why is it going good? Like, you got, you know, this event and your goal was 30 attendees, but you got 45. Why? Tell us the story. Or your goal was 30 attendees, but you only got 10. Why? Tell us the story. So I'm like, I could give you the numbers, but I have to make sure I have my mind together to tell the story and to tell what happened and the why and the logistics and all of that stuff. So that's my nervous part about it. I'm like, I want to make sure I have all of the details in order. So this on-site is what we called, was from Tuesday to Wednesday, and I think it was Thursday. No, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Monday, I was trying to get my life together. Not only did I have my own personal work, plus this project, but I also had to do my slides. And then Tuesday, I couldn't do anything but be in this on-site with the team. And then also Wednesday, I couldn't do anything but be in this on-site with the team. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday comes. Candace isn't alone. Candace has to do things with other people she loves. Yeah, that happens. And then this week. And when I tell you, I put on my calendar, no planning for this weekend, no planning. And if I were to plan something, it's something that I want to do. Because I want to do it, and I can do it by myself. And I can enjoy myself. And I can have a little drink and relax. So, this week was actually really, really good. I caught up on all my emails. I did have a few hiccups with a few of my accounts where I missed some deadlines, but nothing too major. I'm back where I need to be. I got my mind together. I got my work in order. My emails are down. Everybody's happy, and I'm good. And today is a Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert, so I'm gonna go out and have a good time on this Friday. And then tomorrow, now I am doing something for somebody else. I am doing something for my family tomorrow because it just came up today, but I'm happy to do it because it's a family that doesn't live in Chicago and I miss them a lot, so I'm gonna be with them. But tomorrow I'm gonna spend time with my best friend, and we're gonna go to this concert that I'm so excited to go to because I'm gonna be back in my little childhood. Candace, my little Disney Channel Candace. And then Sunday I ain't got nothing planned, so I'm sleeping and eating and cleaning. Sleeping and eating and cleaning. And yeah, that has been my last 2 weeks and everything that I've been going through. There are little other things that's made it a big up and down roller coaster, but I think overall I feel really good about where I am right now in my mental health, my physical health. That is another thing. I don't really want to share what I've been doing right now. I think at some point I will probably share, but I have lost a lot of weight, and I'm feeling really good about it. Next month is my 30th birthday, and I'm going to Brazil with my friends and family. Work, like I said, is good as of today, and I feel very good, and I don't have any worries, or I'm not nervous about nothing. I have a clear mind, and I'm about to go to this concert and have the time of my life, and I'm really, really excited. So yeah, y'all, thank you for listening. That is the end of Car Rides with Candace, or Candace Conversations. Dang, I ain't even done it so long, I forgot the title of these. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Was it too long? Was I talking too fast? Was I doing the most? Am I too theatrical? Whatever you feel, comment. Follow my Instagram. Follow my TikTok. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. See y'all next video. And it might be with my sister.